Managing thoughts and emotions. We can't go through life without thoughts and emotions, and it would be pretty boring if we did. But sometimes thoughts and emotions get out of control and can interfere with our quality of life. One of the many things that can fuel our most unhelpful thoughts and emotions is uncertainty. It is certain that there is quite a bit of global uncertainty. However, things do seem to get better, even if it takes time. Knowing how to manage interfering thoughts and emotions can make life easier, especially during a situation like a pandemic. So, first thing, identify your stickiest worries or fears and work on these. And remember that our brains sometimes can have a negative bias, making it so that it doesn't interpret information right. This can lead to having a lot of P thoughts, thoughts that the brain presents as too permanent, pervasive, or personalized. It's usually healthier to look at things we worry about as temporary, rather than permanent.
I always fail my tests.
Sometimes I don't do well on a test, but that's not always the case.
Or as more specific, rather than pervasive.
If I don't do this perfectly, the whole project will be ruined and I'll be fired.
Hopefully I can make this stronger, but the rest of the project is really solid.
Or as part of the whole, rather than entirely personalized.
This entire thing is all my fault.
I should have done things differently, but there are also a lot of other reasons things turned out this way.
Being aware when your brain is tilting your thoughts into one or more of the 3 Ps helps you modify the thoughts so they're more realistic. When thoughts or emotions are overwhelming, try using the when and then rule.
When I think the worst outcome without having evidence, then I need to edit my thoughts.
Taking a few breaths or using other activities to calm down makes it easier to look at and edit our thoughts. It's also helpful to challenge your worries. Just because we have a thought doesn't mean it's true. Take the time to dispute a worry and talk to it.
Today is gonna be such a tough day.
Man, I've got a lot to get through today. I'm gonna do what I can to make things easier. I'll wear my favorite sweater and comfortable shoes, pack my favorite lunch, and leave early so I can take my favorite route to the office. And maybe Carl can meet me after work.
Finally, we may not have super strength or X-ray vision. But we have our own superpowers, things that we do really well. Remembering our superpowers can help us manage thoughts and emotions.
All right.
Sewing is not my jam. But that's okay. My baked feta pasta rocks. I'll say.
The good news is we have quite a bit of control over our emotions. We can change emotions to thoughts. If we can catch and edit them, then our emotions will follow. You can be your own thought coach by making cognitive cards or coping cards. Grab an index card and marker. Write down a thought or belief that is helpful and that counteracts an unhelpful one. Keep the card in your wallet or pocket and refer to it when you need it. Managing thoughts and emotions takes a little practice, but it can pay off by easing your stress and making things easier for us.